Hello everybody, hello all my earth signs, my Taurus, Virgo and Capricorns. Welcome to your weekly reading. It seems like ages since I did these last week, but here we go. I will do them all in order of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and then at the end we'll have a Moonology card to guide you through the week as well. So without further ado, let's get on to Taurus. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this week? What does Taurus need to know for this week? Please tell me what Taurus needs to know for this week. Please tell me, what do our Taurus need to know this week? What does Taurus need to know? So Taurus, I'll put these like this so you can see them. I've not set the camera up pretty well. Okay, so with the Seven of Cups, we have we have someone with lots of options. Are you making choices at the moment? Do you have options of a career? Do you have options in love? Do you have options where there is more than one love interest that you're trying to look at? Taurus, are you popular at the moment? Okay, with the Seven of Cups, we're also looking at the fact of the possibilities are endless for you, if that is in terms of a career or new ideas. That is a definite thumbs up for you. You are maybe balancing a lot of things in the air at the moment, and what this Seven of Cups tells me is that this is your decision to make. You are in charge of your own destiny and your own fate, and it may be that, you know, you have to be a little bit logical, be a little educated in your decision making process, Taurus. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, we can see that you've built something up, and you've really worked hard to build it up. You've really laid solid foundations for it, and it, as you can see on the poor man here, he's built his foundations, his strong foundations, and he's a bit battered and bruised and a little battle scarred. However, he's made really solid foundations, and once you make your decision, you will be able to move on to these solid foundations. Or we could take it the other way and say that in order to make the decisions that are in front of you, make sure you have solid foundations for your arguments for which one you choose. Okay? Nine of Wands is about your values and being very proud of that. You have values and morals, and you will use them to create solid foundations that anybody could come and attack, but they wouldn't get through, Taurus, because everything you've done is above board. Okay, so thank you, Taurus, for coming and seeing this reading, and now we'll move on to Virgo. Virgo, let's have a look at your reading and what do you need to know? What do our Virgo friends need to know? Let me have two cards that my Virgos need to know. Looking for our Virgos here. One more card please for our Virgos. One more card for the Virgos. A message for our Virgos. That's too many. Oh, there was two. Did not see that. Sorry, Virgos. I will put the cards there for you, and you have the Pentacles, which is in fact the earth signs. And Virgo, this is your sign. As you can see here, the King of Pentacles, very wise, made his abundance, made his money. Very loyal. And in the background, you can see all the bookshelves. Very wise person. This guy has seen so much from his life, so many pitfalls, the best way to go around things. And he is a person who will use strategy as a strength, okay? There may be somebody in your life who is represented by this card and who is a mentor. This could also mean that you maybe are getting things done by using who you know as opposed to what you know. This could be a businessman, a CEO, a boss figure, and maybe that there is you getting ahead perhaps via who you are knowing. That is just one of the many things. As I say, take what resonates and please leave what doesn't, okay? You've then got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant again is a mentor figure. They're a very spiritual figure, and as you can see here, there's a lot of intuition going up into the to the divine, the white light, the spirituality field, and stepping into higher power. With the Hierophant, I would also say that there is a certain belief in spirituality, and that is maybe something that you are looking into. I am getting this with a couple of signs in these weekly readings, so it really doesn't surprise me, okay? This person may be a mentor to help you on your spiritual path, Virgo, okay? So just watch out for the things that I've said. As I say, take what resonates, okay? Capricorn, let's see what you need to look out for this week. Capricorn. What do our Capricorn friends need to know this week? Okay. Can you please give me a bit more with the Three of Swords for our Capricorn friends? Okay, you have the Ace of Wands, Capricorn, and at first I was a bit worried about this reading, however, not so much now. Obviously with the Three of Swords we can take it that there is heartbreak and loss, maybe a breakup of a relationship, okay? And that may be true for some of you. On the other hand, the Three of Swords can also mean where, because the swords, they have cut away at any negative things going on around the heart, any scar tissue, if we're looking at the heart itself. So instead of it being loss and anguish in the traditional sense of heartbreak and breaking up, or loss and grief, it could also mean that you've been actually getting rid of things that you have taken to heart that you don't need to, or things that are negative for your heart, okay? So that isn't always necessarily the heartbreak, as we've said. And the reason it makes me think of that is because you've then got the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is giving you, as we can see here, a chance to use your intuition. And again, we're getting this spiritual message. You're the third star sign that has come through with this. She's using her intuition, her third eye, and getting downloads from the higher powers. And maybe this is something that you've been going through in order to receive a gift of being able to use your intuition. Maybe your intuition is just kicking in because of this work that you've had to do. Okay, so I would look out for that. Obviously, if it is heartbreak and it is loss, then what I would say also is you have to grieve to clear whatever has caused this for you. And then in the case of the Ace of Wands, what I would say is there will be a new opportunity coming in for you. I would say once you have done this clearing. The Wands are about passion and inspiration, okay? And this is why we talk about intuition, but also about potential of new love coming in with this card. So thank you very much for your reading, Capricorn, and we'll get on to the Moonology cards. Okay, my earth signs, let's have a look at the Moonology cards and have a look and see what your message is for this week. We've had some good messages so far in the recordings that I've done. Let's get a good message for yourselves as well. Can we have messages for the earth signs, please? Can we have messages for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn? Can you send us messages for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn? Okay. Beautiful. Show the world the real you. You know when we were saying about spirituality and it coming in and being around you. And maybe this is time to actually show the world you. Aquarius, we are, because I'm Aquarius, we are individuals and we don't care what people think. So it's time to harness your Aquarius that is in you somewhere on your chart and show people the real you, and don't be afraid of what people think. A full moon in Aries and a fiery climax approaches. If you have conflict in your chart, in your reading, this could in fact depict that a climax will be approaching. It could also be to do with Capricorn, where we got the reading about having to cut things out of life. Fiery would go with the Wands, so if you had Wands in your reading, I would definitely look out for that, and the fact that it's an Aries full moon. And finally we have the gibbous moon, and this is a brilliant card, especially as in the earth signs I've had a lot of information regarding spirituality for you guys. So you are very close to achieving your goal. Don't stop. This is advocating that you carry on doing the work, cutting things out of your life, doing the meditation, listening for download, synchronicity, signs, hunches, sixth sense and intuition. Carry on doing what you're doing, earth signs. You're doing really well. Thank you very much for coming back. Please like, leave me a comment, and please think about subscribing. I have no idea what this weird shadow is with my hands that I've just noticed. Okay, I will see you next week. Bye.